Mark and Brian here at Fitness4Life PT, coming to you for, well, what are we talking about today?
The third in a series of this functionally based exercises to help people get prepared for movement patterns, not only year round, but especially at this time of year when people find themselves doing something they haven't been doing necessarily. So we've covered the lower body. We have to do the upper body because people are reaching up Christmas trees, putting ornaments on, reaching overhead. Brian's reaching into the whiskey cabinet up on top. So you got to be able to have these different movement patterns. So we're going to show you an easy way of working all the different planes of motion with your upper body. And before I forget, I just want to, these are courtesy of Gary Gray, who's somebody I've studied, and this is where we learn these functional movement patterns. So what we're going to do then, we're going to do reaching patterns. So the first one is going to be in the forward-backward plane. So first one will be reaching out in front of you. Now we always like to throw lower body movement into this also. So kind of drive from the ground up, get a little bit of hip rotation, a little bit of upper body rotation, as opposed to just standing there and just reaching up. The muscles of the body are not used in isolation. They're used in conjunction with other muscle groups. So the body works as a whole in movement patterns. So reaching forward. Part two is going to be just reaching straight up. So again, get a little bit of hip motion into that, reaching up. The third position will be reaching behind you. So a little bit of opening up the front side. So you get a little bit of stretch in there. So 3 motions for the forward-backward plane. Side plane, you're going to reach out, get a little bit of hip into that as you reach out, okay? Part 2, reach over your head. Because as you can see, what you're incorporating besides the upper body, you're getting the core in this trunk. So you're keeping all this mobile. The third position is going to be rotation. So reaching back, rotating, okay? And then like an uppercut to the front, reaching up. Now, ways of grading this. If these patterns are too high for you, you can start learning them by just stopping at about chest height with all these positions and working. Then you can slowly work your range of motion up. You can also weight these with a light dumbbell if you need a little bit extra resistance. These aren't positions that I would recommend going real heavy on, but you can put a little bit of load on those too, if that helps you. But again, always go within what your range of motion, what your capabilities are. So you've got different planes, different ranges. You can start here. When you get comfortable here, you can go a little bit higher, maybe shoulder height.
You got Christmas ornaments, you got Christmas lights, you know, that whiskey glass on the really top shelf. You don't want the kids to get.
So hopefully this will help give you some ideas of how to keep your body moving, how to keep yourself healthy through the holiday seasons. And so with this, we will let Brian take us home from here.
Have a Merry Christmas, everybody. If you have further questions, contact us at fitness4lifept.com.